wake up. It's time for your daily set of materials.
Only a stair and a ladder? That's it?
Materials are getting harder to find. Just be grateful you get anything.
This is no jump challenge. And for as long as I can remember, no one here has been able to jump because of the blood moon in the sky, affecting the world's gravity. None of us have any idea where it came from or why this is happening. All we can do now is survive.
Hey, Mac. My legs aren't working again.
You can blame the blood moon for that one, dude. This is Ollie, my best friend, and we're stuck on this island along with a few other players. We're only allowed a limited amount of materials per day to help us escape the dangers of this no-jumping world.
Ready to do something awesome, dude? Whoa!
Ollie, be careful, man. We can't jump, remember? Now you're stuck.
Mind helping a buddy out?
Here, dude. You can have the stair I got today.
Phew, thanks, pal. You're a real one.
Dropping down even one level is a huge deal. With the high gravity of the blood moon, if you don't have any materials to get back up, you're stuck there. Just be careful, Ollie. Materials here are super rare since the other players already scavenged through the trees here.
Help, come quick! The player fell into the water!
Oh no, we have to help them. We rushed over towards the commotion, using the pre-built paths to get from one area to another. When we arrived, we found that a player fell in the water.
The gravity, it's too strong. I can't swim up.
All I have left is my ladder from today. Here.
This isn't enough. I need stairs.
Sir, please, remain calm. We have our best officers on this case.
Doesn't anyone have any extra materials to help?
I accidentally fell down a hole this morning and used mine.
I got some bone meal.
Besides, did you see how many levels he dropped? There's no way we can rescue him in time.
Ah!
We watched in horror as the player drowned. Without the ability to jump, water is a death sentence.
Ugh. This gravity stinks. There has to be a way to get rid of it.
Maybe we can destroy the blood moon, but how are we supposed to do that?
As long as we've got each other, we can do anything.
Bruh.
Quit fooling around, Ollie. Let's explore the island more. There might be something here we missed.
I feel like watching a man drown before my very eyes has altered the trajectory of my life.
I wouldn't worry about it. Ollie and I explored the island for more materials, but sure enough, there wasn't a tree in sight.
Come out, wherever you are, trees!
I don't think they can hear you, Ollie.
That's because you're not listening! Come to me, trees!
Hey, you called?
Oh, sorry. Not you, tree guy.
Aww.
Let's face it, this place is empty. Maybe we could go to one of the other islands.
Are you crazy? Didn't you see the other guy? Touching water means instant death here.
Due to the blood moon's connection to the water, the entire overworld is completely flooded. Now, there are only a few islands to explore. But since the water is so dangerous, most players don't want to risk the trip. If we're careful, we could combine our materials and make a bridge.
A bridge? With how few materials we get each day? Good luck with that.
Unlike you, I've been saving mine. I think it should be enough to cross over.
I'm with Mac on this one. I'm not gonna waste the best years of my life rotting on this island.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Ollie. We then prepared ourselves to make the trek to the next island by grabbing stored materials at our homes. We then made our way to the edge of the island until we found another player already there.
Thinking about crossing the water, are we? Well, if you both perish, I'll be sure to retrieve your materials.
This is a collector. They're a part of the most powerful group of players in No Jump Challenge. They like to hoard all of the resources for themselves, while players like us struggle to find anything. Maybe if you collecting jerks weren't hoarding all the materials, we'd have an easier time traveling.
Whatever. First come, first serve, bro. You waited too long, so we took what was ours.
I've been nearly everywhere here, and I don't remember seeing your name on this island. It belongs to all of us.
Watch your tongue, bro, or I'll knock you down a level.
What did you say to me, chump?
Whoa, hey, Ollie, relax, man. This guy isn't worth our time.
That's it! We're gonna prove you wrong. Mac, gather your materials. We are building this bridge.
At least this'll be entertaining.
Ignore him. Let's keep moving. Ollie and I began to build our bridge across, being careful not to fall into the water below.
Need some help there, bud?
I got this for now. We'll switch off in a sec.
You know, I think I can see my house from here.
Dude, I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, sorry.
We kept up the pace as a collector loomed behind us, watching our every move.
Come on, bro! Just fail already!
You're breathing like really loudly, dude. Can you back up?
Nice one, Ollie.
Thank you.
After a few more blocks, we made it to the other side without falling. Wow, we had just enough blocks to build across.
I hereby dub this newfound island Ollieland.
Well, let's see what Ollieland has to offer. We then explored the island, but our worst fears came true. The place was already looted dry by the collectors, and there was only one tree to harvest. One tree? Are you kidding?
Well, it's better than nothing. I call dibs.
Ollie began building a way across to get to the tree. Before we got there, though, we were stopped by a strange man.
Mac and Ollie! I've been looking everywhere for you guys!
What the? Us? Why us?
The people love you! You're gonna be famous!
Famous?
People are watching us?
Haven't you seen the views? The subscribers? It's crazy good!
You hear that, Mac? They love us!
But we do have an issue.
Oh no, what is it?
Only
2%.
the viewers are subscribed. You need to get them to subscribe.
We gotta dance, Mac. It's the only way.
Okay, let's do it.
Is it working? Are they subscribing?
I think it's working.
Huh? Where'd that guy go?
Not sure. But hey, let's get back to the mission. We need these materials. Ollie and I gathered what we could from the island, but it was clear that our little detour was a bust. Let's head back. We can still harvest the materials we used for the bridge.
Oh, what? But Ollieland.
Ollie and I made our way back to the bridge, but to our surprise, we found one of the collectors breaking it down block by block. Hey, put that back! You're gonna strand us here, man!
And waste these materials? No way! That's good loot.
Oh, when I get my hands on you, you'll see. You're gonna get the Ollie whooping of a lifetime.
Good luck with that. So long, losers.
I hate those guys.
Me too. And thanks to them, looks like we're stuck here. I guess we got nowhere to go but forward. We then set off and continued exploring the area. We built over to a nearby island to see if we could find anything. As we explored though, we spotted a mysterious blood island in the distance. That doesn't look too far. Maybe we can go there.
Are you crazy? Nobody goes to the Blood Island and lives to talk about it.
That is a blood island. Among all the normal islands in No Jump Challenge, it's the most dangerous and potentially cursed. Rumor has it that anyone who dares to take materials from its land will die. Maybe you're right.
I know I'm right. Let's go underground instead. We're gonna need cobblestone if we want to make more stairs.
Without many other options, Ollie and I started mining into the ground. But it was risky, since every level we went down would be a new challenge to get back up. Ollie, you're moving too fast, man. Be careful.
You worry too much. It'll be fine.
Ollie managed to mine right into a hole in the ground and plummeted down into a massive cave. Oh my god, are you okay?
No, this is the ghost of Ollie. For my final words, I just wanted to say that I'm the coolest player on the server. So long.
Stop messing around. How did you survive that fall?
Oh, there was a puddle down here, but I think I'm stuck.
Well, I can't just leave you alone. Hang on, I'm coming. Even though I had enough materials to build out, I fell down the chasm after him, so as not to leave my best friend to die. I soon landed in the same puddle at the bottom, but I couldn't see Ollie anywhere.
Welcome to the dark side.
Ollie? Hello?
Hey, it's just me.
You really fell deep down here, and there's no way we have the materials to build out. How are we supposed to escape?
Hold that thought, Mac. Check this out.
Ollie led me to a wall in the cave, where we found an ender pearl stuck to it. Is that an ender pearl?
I didn't think we'd find one of these down here. It looks delicious.
No, Ollie, wait! I wasn't able to stop Ollie before he swallowed the ender pearl whole. Our hopes for survival had just vanished in his stomach. Ollie, why did you do that? The pearl was our way out of this.
It was? Sorry, I was starving. If I didn't eat that pearl, I would have died from hunger.
Well, what are we supposed to do now?
Maybe there are more of them in the walls. Let's keep looking.
All right, lead the way. Ollie and I continued deeper into the depths in hopes of finding anything we could escape with. Yo, what does an ender pearl taste like anyways?
Spicy.
At this rate, I'm not sure how we're gonna beat this game. I mean, the moon is huge. How are we supposed to destroy it?
Why don't we just blow it up?
That would never work. It's like a whole planet.
That's a brilliant idea!
Ugh, who are you?
Mac, I think there was something in that ender pearl.
No. I'm just a little torch stuck down here like the two of you. My name's Torchy. I have something you might find interesting.
I don't know if we should trust this guy.
He seems nice. Let's give him a chance.
Fine, but I got my eye on you.
Excellent. Come with me, you two.
Torchy led us to his underground lush cave home. It looked like he had been trapped here for a while from all the strange builds he had made.
So over there is the basketball court.
Ooh, basketball.
Isn't a basketball court kind of useless? The ball can't even bounce with the blood moon's gravity.
A torch can dream. And over here is the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Food!
You might want to restock. Ollie's gonna eat all your food.
No worries. That's why I have a lunch lady.
I want more.
No more.
Come on, I'm starving here.
No more food for you. You could use a diet.
Be sure to mind the rock garden. I worked very hard on it.
Ooh. This is nice and all, but why did you bring us down here anyways?
I'll show you.
Torchy took us to another part of his base, where he showed us projections presenting 3 pieces of a weapon.
Hidden throughout this world are pieces to a mysterious weapon called the Ender Gun. If you can build it, you can fire it at the moon and teleport to its surface to blow it up.
We can win? Hand over those pieces.
Ollie ran up to the tables, trying to grab the pieces of the so-called Ender Gun for himself. Ollie, get away from there. Those aren't real pieces. They're just projections.
Oh, sure. How do you know he's not hoarding them for himself?
Here, I'll prove it to you. You can find the first one on the Blood Island, and the second at the top of the tallest tower.
We know where the Blood Island is, but I've never heard of the tallest tower. Torchy then explained that the tallest tower is the ultimate test here at No Jump Challenge. At the peak is the final Ender Gun part we need, but with resources being so limited, scaling it seems like an impossible task for most players.
That sounds tough, but nothing that Mac and I can't handle.
That just leaves the third piece. Where can we get it?
Right here.
To our surprise, Torchy handed over the first piece of the Ender Gun.
Oh, that was easy.
Whoa, thanks. But how are we supposed to blow up the moon when we get there?
You'll figure it out.
Well, if that's the case, we have our mission, Ollie.
That's right. Let's collect all 3 Ender Gun pieces and blast that moon to smithereens.
But first, we better get out of here. Do you mind if we take some resources?
Help yourselves. I don't need them.
Ollie and I then headed over to Torchy's home and gathered all of his resources for ourselves. We managed to stockpile some stairs and other blocks to help us on our journey. But there was one sinking question that I still had for Torchy. Hey Torchy, if you had all these resources, why are you still down here? You could have climbed out by now.
And go back onto the surface with the collectors? No way! They kept stealing my stuff. I'd rather hang out here alone with the lunch lady.
All right, suit yourself. Ollie and I made our way back to the hole we fell down and began building a spiraling staircase back up to the top. Thanks to the ladders and stairs from Torchy, we managed to reach the top of the chasm.
Finally, light! How I missed you.
After a lot of climbing, we finally made it back outside. But when I looked up towards the sky, I noticed something different about the blood moon. Ollie? Is the moon big?
Yeah? I mean, it's the moon.
No, like bigger than normal.
Oh, well, maybe it wants to give us a big hug.
I don't know about you, but a hug from a massive space rock is not at the top of my bucket list.
Oh, good point.
We realized that the moon's gravity had gotten so strong that it was pulling itself towards the world. If we didn't blow up the moon in time, then it would crash into us and be game over for everyone.
We better blow it up before it's too late. Let's get those pieces.
We decided to start with the Blood Island since we saw it was not too far away. Using our materials from the lush cave, we began to build our second bridge towards the next location. As we moved though, we were getting close to a hazard in the water.
Whoa, is that a black hole waterfall? I've never seen one so close.
We need to be careful, Ollie. We don't want to fall in. Ollie and I had just discovered a black hole waterfall. Legend has it that they were scattered all over the ocean because of the blood moon's appearance, and they're so deep, they look bottomless. Falling down one of these was a death sentence.
Wonder what's at the bottom of those things. Could be cool.
I don't think we should find out, man.
Ahoy there, fellow players!
Who's this guy with the boat?
Hi there, newbie. I'm Ollie. This is Mac. We're Mac and Ollie.
You're going through all of that effort to build a bridge? You should have made a boat like me.
Hey, you're getting a bit too close to that waterfall, man.
No, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
No, dude, you're like drifting towards it.
Start paddling!
Huh? Oh, good heavens!
We both cheered on the boat player as he tried to escape the waterfall's pool, but it wasn't looking good. Keep going, man. You got this.
I'm not going to make it! Ah!
We watched in horror as the player was sucked into the black hole waterfall.
Paddle harder!
Dude, he already fell in.
Oh, right.
He must have been new. That's why nobody builds boats to cross the ocean. It's just too dangerous.
Hats off to a real one.
With the moon growing closer by the second, Ollie and I pressed onwards, determined to find the remaining 2 ender gun pieces. After placing several blocks to get across, we finally made it to the Blood Island. But just like we had feared, there was a creepy aura in the air. I can't shake the feeling that something is watching us.
Let's just snag that endergun piece and get out of here.
Agreed. We started making our way into the Bloodlands until Ollie took notice of one of the trees.
Whoa, Mac, check this out. It looks delicious.
Ollie then plucked a strange fruit off of the tree. He had found a blood fruit. Ollie, put that down. We don't know what it is. Before I could stop him, he ate it whole.
Tastes like lava chicken.
Spit it out. It could be poisonous.
Too late. Definitely poisonous. Are there any more? I kind of want another.
Suddenly, we heard an awful screech coming from a nearby cave. What was that?
Mac, maybe we should leave.
I don't know, man. We really need that ender gun piece. Before we knew it, a massive mob flew out of the cave and over our heads.
What is that thing? It's hideous!
Okay, I think we should leave after all. We tried to run back the way we came as the creature flew around us. We were getting close to the edge until the bat landed right in front of us. Ollie had attracted the attention of a terrifying blood bat. Run! The blood bat came after us with its razor-sharp fangs, and without the proper weapons, there was no way we could fight it.
I'm too young to die!
Ollie, wait! During the chaos, Ollie accidentally split off from the team. We were separated with a deadly monster chasing us. It didn't seem to be affected by the moon's gravity as it soared above. I need to find a place to hide. I quickly hid in a crack in the terrain as the bat flew overhead, losing where I was. Okay, it lost me. But where's Ollie? I looked around and spotted Ollie under a nearby blood tree. Hey, Ollie! You good, dude?
What? Am I in a good mood? No, there's a giant bat chasing us.
No, I said. Soon enough, the blood bat landed right in front of Ollie. His loud voice alerted the bat of his location and had him cornered.
Nice bat. You're a very pretty bat.
Oh no, Ollie might be toast. But I can't help but to watch to see how this goes. The blood bat began approaching Ollie, but for some reason wasn't attacking him.
Wait, I can hear your thoughts. It's like the blood fruit gave me special powers. Let me try to communicate with you.
The heck? Is he talking to it? Hey, what's going on?
Shut up! I'm working here. Hey, I'm Ollie. I don't want to hurt you. I was just hungry. Oh, you have quite a way with words. I see now. You're a girl bat. Wow, your eyelashes are lovely. Do you do those yourself or do you have a guy?
Ollie?
It's all right, she's cool.
Okay, I'm coming over. I came out of hiding and began to approach Ollie, but the blood bat didn't like that.
Hey, calm down. He's cool. This is my best friend, Mac. No, you can't eat him. You do make a good point. He does look delicious and cheesy.
Are you talking about eating me?
I'm sorry, my love, but this will never work out. I hope you understand. Here, take this as a token of our friendship.
Ollie dropped one of the blood fruits that he snagged from earlier, and the bat accepted it. We watched as the bat took to the sky, leaving us alone on the Blood Island.
I'm gonna miss her, Mac.
Did you just rizz up that bat, dude?
Maybe.
Let's just find the Endergun part and get out of here. We continued through the Blood Island, hoping to find this mysterious item to finish the Endergun. I know this bat ended up being friendly and all, but this place still gives me the creeps.
Please, you just need to live on the edge more, like me.
Ollie then ran ahead, running deeper into the depths of the Blood Island. Ollie, wait! I was forced to chase after him before he got himself into more trouble. I thought I lost him, but soon enough, I found him standing alone, looking down at something.
Whoa, Mac, check out what I found.
Ollie stepped aside, showing me a mysterious relic that seemed to emit a strange power. There was a pattern on the ground along with a book. What is that?
Looks like a book. Too bad we can't read. All right, let's go.
What do you mean we can't read? I can read.
Oh, I mean, yeah, reading's great. I love reading. You can go ahead and pick it up. I won't rob you of the joy.
All right, weirdo. I snagged the book and saw what was inside. Keep this relic by your side if you want to take this game in stride.
What's that supposed to mean? Mumbo jumbo.
I'm not sure, but maybe we should hang on to this relic for now. It seems to be some sort of riddle.
Whatever you say, man. Whoa, Mac, over there. There's a pyramid.
I looked over to see what Ollie was yapping about, and it was in fact a pyramid right next to us with the next piece on top. Good eye, Ollie. Let's go. Ollie and I made our way towards the pyramid, but quickly remembered we couldn't jump.
Huh? How are we supposed to climb this thing?
We got loads of materials from Torchy's cave. Let's combine our stuff and make some stairs to get to the top.
Let's do it. Crafting table.
We then put our heads together and combined our materials to start building our way up. With some much needed stairs and ingenuity, we finally reached the peak without jumping.
That's one small step for Ollie, one giant leap for Ollie kind.
That's 2 pieces down. But we still need one more if we're gonna stop the blood moon.
Then let's get off this red dump and head to the next island. It's time for a change of scenery.
Ollie and I began to make our way off the Blood Island and onto the next one. But as we did, we realized the blood moon was getting even closer. We better get the final ender gun piece soon. We're running out of time.
It's on top of the tallest tower, like Torchy said, right? Do you think we'll be able to climb it?
I just think we need the strongest thing you can have here.
Mac, you're not implying.
Oh, I am. We need to find a horse. Horses are super rare, but if you manage to get one, they can help you navigate over blocks that would otherwise be impossible to overcome.
Then we got our work cut out for us, but that's okay. I've always liked a little challenge.
We then made our way down the Blood Mountain and built ourselves over a path to the next island. When we arrived, though, we heard a familiar voice.
Mac? Ollie, is that you?
Just then, our good friend Barry walked up to us. Oh my god, Barry! What are you doing here?
I heard you two were talking about getting a horse. I think I can help.
What's the catch? Gonna charge Mac a kiss for the trouble or something?
What? No, I wouldn't do that. Just follow me.
We followed Barry as she led us through the unknown islands. After a bit of traveling, we made it to her base that she had claimed all for herself. Whoa, Barry, is this sand island all yours?
Darn straight.
Big whoop. I can make better sandcastles than that.
Dude, chill. She's trying to help us.
It's fine, Mac. If these castles are so great, Ollie, why don't we just go there instead?
Because they were stolen?
Huh?
Right. Anyways, let's go see what I brought you guys here for.
Barry continued to lead us to her base, and we soon discovered that she somehow managed to tame a horse of her own. You got a horse? How did you manage to pull this off?
Oh, you know me. I pulled a few strings. I'd be happy to let you have it though, Mac. Anything to help you win the game.
What about me? Where's my horse?
Oh, the collectors took it. This is the only one I could find.
Well, there's no way I can beat this game without Ollie.
That's right. We never leave a buddy behind.
Right. Well, if that's the case, you're just going to have to find another one. I'll watch over this horse while you two search.
Thanks, Barry. We won't be long.
Okay. Good luck, Mac.
What about me?
Goodbye, Ollie.
Bye.
Ollie and I set off, exploring the far reaches of the new island for another horse. As we searched, we found a big wooden base with fencing made for horses.
Whoa, look at all that wood. Someone's compensating for something.
This is definitely a collector's base. Let's try and snag a horse and get out of here.
Some GTH? I like it.
GTH? What's that?
You know, Grand Theft Horse.
Hey, what are a couple of normal players doing on my turf?
We're taking what's ours, you nasty collector. Share some with the rest of us.
Whoa, hey, Ollie, chill. We shouldn't pick a fight with these guys.
Well, I'm not scared of this chump. I'll take him down in 2 seconds flat.
Ha, you know what? I like your spirit. How about you two play one of my games, and I'll give you a horse?
Deal.
Hold on, Ollie. We don't even know what the game is.
Step inside my base, players. We'll hash this out fair and square.
We stepped inside the collector's base and watched as he walked in front of his prized possessions. Why is the floor covered in snow?
Good question. Here, you'll need these.
The collector then dropped a shovel for each of us.
The game is simple. You just have to beat me in a round of spleef.
Spleef? What's a spleef?
I love spleef. Just follow my lead, Mac. I'll carry us.
Below us is a layer of boiling hot lava. If you fall into it, you die.
Ollie, are you sure we can beat this guy? He seems confident enough to put his life on the line.
Hey, look into my eyes, bro. Do you trust me? Do you trust me?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's do this.
Let the games begin.
The game began, and I watched as Ollie and the collector began shoveling the snow beneath us. As they did, the deadly lava was revealed. They each tried to juke the other into a hole, but they seemed evenly matched. I wasn't sure where to step in.
Come on, Mac, get your head in the game.
Right, sorry. We worked together, moving swiftly through the course, breaking snowblock after snowblock. Careful.
Yeah, be careful, Papa Smurf.
You're gonna eat those words.
Ollie tried to get the collector down into the lava pit, but he was too fast and started blocking Ollie off. That was when Ollie noticed something.
Hey, wait, what's in these chests?
Ah, yes, my secret weapon is in one of these. Let me just...
I destroyed the snow underneath the collector while he fished through the chest. I win!
Brutal. All right, let's grab those horses.
Wait, we need materials. His chests surely have tons of them inside.
It's just snow? That was his secret weapon?
I then hopped over to the collector's tree chest and found that he had loads of materials he was hoarding, along with leads for horses and a note. I grabbed all the loot and peeked at what was written.
Congratulations, you did it. Enjoy your prizes, as they're hidden under the blocks of hay.
So that's where the horses are. Here, take some of this stuff, and let's go get them. I shared some materials with Ollie, and we quickly dashed back towards the hay bundles outside. We then used the stone hose I found in the chest to uncover the horses. All right, I got my horse. What did you get, Ollie?
What the? Why is it so small? Check the note again. Is there a page 2?
Is that a horse? Let me check the book. Oh wait, there is a second page.
Take good care of the little one. He's my favorite.
Huh. I guess you got the small one, Ollie. Sorry, finders keepers.
I'm gonna name him Ollie Jr., and I will love him forever, and he will be my squishy.
Sounds good. Now, let's head to that tower. We then headed off on our steeds towards the tallest tower to find the next piece of the ender gun. After a bit of travel with our new horses, we spotted a structure in the distance. Whoa, that's gotta be it. The tallest tower.
I can't even see the top.
The last part has to be up there. We can't turn back now.
That's right. Let's do this, Mac and Ollie style.
Armed with our horses, we began to make our way towards the tower. When we got there, we saw that we needed to cross a long bridge that hovered over a massive chasm of dirt and water.
Mac, can horses climb walls?
I don't think so.
Maybe, and go with me on this, we should splice our horse with a spider and make a spider horse.
Or we could just use the ladders we saved up.
Oh, yeah, that works too.
We then dismounted our horses, and Ollie used our leads to secure them to a post.
You'll be good, Ollie Jr. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Finally, we carefully made our way over the long bridge, making sure not to fall off. When we got to the wall, Ollie pulled out some remaining ladders, and we began to scale up the vertical wall to the tower. Luckily, we had just enough to make it to the top. When we did, though, a player was already there. It was my worst enemy, Gavin.
Well, look who we have here.
Gavin? What are you doing up here?
Didn't you guys know? I'm a collector. I'm here to take the ender gun piece for myself.
You're in with those losers? Lame.
We already gathered the other two. Just hand over the piece, and we can all win the game.
I don't want to win the game. In fact, I want it to go on forever.
Someone sounds like he has attachment issues.
You wouldn't get it. As a collector, people have to give me the respect I deserve.
I don't respect you.
I'll make you shut that little mouth of yours.
Gavin came after us, punching us down the mountain until we were close to the edge. Eventually, we lost our footing, and he knocked Ollie and I down off the tallest tower. We plummeted down, landing inside a massive pit made of dirt. Luckily, there was a water puddle there to break our fall. Ollie, are you okay?
I've been better.
How's the view down there? Nice horses, by the way. Well, maybe except for the little one.
Say what you will about my tiny horse, but he's way cooler than you'll ever be.
Well, then it'll hurt all the more when I steal both of them. Thanks for the loot, suckers.
No! Ollie Jr.!
Gavin rode off and stole both of our horses, taking the endergun piece with him. Ollie and I were now stranded, with seemingly no way to escape.
Can't believe Gavin robbed us. Now we're stuck in this dirt hole.
He's always messing with us, man. We can't let that stop us.
I have one more piece of stairs that we can use.
Ollie then plopped down his last stair piece so we could escape the water. Maybe we can find some materials in here to help us escape. Let's get digging. Ollie and I tried to search for materials on the walls, but no matter how much we dug, there was dirt as far as the eye could see.
Dirt, dirt, dirt. Oh, look, Mac. Dirt everywhere, but not a single piece of cobblestone to craft with.
This stuff is useless. Without cobblestone or wood, we can't make stairs. We're stuck here.
I wouldn't lose hope yet.
We continued our search for useful materials as we dug deeper into the nearby cave. We used our shovels until we couldn't anymore.
Oh, crap. My shovel broke.
Mine doesn't have much left in it either. And it broke. Eventually, all we had was our hands to use to mine.
Mac, look over there.
I followed Ollie's lead and realized we had discovered an underground civilization of players at the bottom of the dirt pit. What the heck? There's players down here.
Let's ask them. Hello, fellow players.
Ollie, I wouldn't...
Fresh meat!
The two players approached, shocked to see another face down in the depths with them. They were shells of their former selves, almost like a horde of zombies.
Do you have any other materials? Anything at all?
Please, we've been stuck down here forever.
We got dirt.
We were hoping you guys could help us out.
Ugh, false alarm. These guys are useless.
The players dispersed in disappointment, going their separate ways.
Hey, I wouldn't call us a disappointment. Mac and I always bring the party.
Just ignore them, Ollie. Let's explore this place more. Maybe we can get to the bottom of all this. Ollie and I started to get the lay of the land. We realized that many players that had supposedly fallen to their deaths were now living here, in this dirt civilization. However, it seemed like nobody was interested in helping each other out. This place is depressing. We need to get out of here.
Agreed, man, but where do we start? These people are crazy.
Mac? Ollie? What are you two doing down here?
Who are you?
It's me, Blake. We were the best of pals until I took a wrong turn and got stuck with no materials to escape.
Blake. Doesn't ring a bell.
I hosted your birthday party last year. You don't remember?
Oh, yeah. Of course I remember you.
Mac, I don't know who this guy is.
Me neither. Just play along.
I knew you wouldn't forget. You are both my best friends.
I'm so glad you're okay. Can you tell us more about this place?
Sure, come with me.
The player gave us a tour of the village. Just as Ollie and I had suspected, this place was completely made of dirt and only dirt. With no access to stone or wood, they were completely stranded, forced to survive with what little they had. It was every man for themselves. Did any of you try digging down? It's risky, but maybe there's some stone under us.
Yeah, one brave hero tried doing the unthinkable and ventured into the depths of the dirt, but he only ended up hitting bedrock. Now he's even deeper than the rest of us.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Oh, there he is now. Hi, Jerry.
Hi!
We just throw food down for him so he doesn't starve.
Thanks, Blake.
Wait, why don't you guys just tower up? We have all this dirt to work with.
Bruh.
Ollie, we can't jump, remember?
Oh, yeah.
What if everyone tried combining the materials that they have? That way we could work together to get out of here.
No way. Nobody trusts anyone. What if someone else tries to steal them for themselves?
Well, we can't just sit here and do nothing. I'm gonna say something. I walked over and entered their makeshift city hall to try and rally up the people. Hello, everyone. We can't keep being each other's enemies. We must work together if we want to escape this place.
You just got here. What gives you the right to say that?
Yeah, why do you think you can come in here and boss us around?
I just wanted to help.
Kill him and take his loot.
The crowd started booing at me.
Boo!
Enough!
Suddenly, everyone turned to see Ollie, standing at the top of the elevated surface.
He climbed? How?
Ollie, how did you get up there?
With the power of friendship and maybe some ladders that I had saved up, but that doesn't matter. Mac is right. We have to look to each other as brothers and sisters, not enemies. If we combine our strengths, you too will be able to ascend these dirt huts. Then next, this dirt prison. Who's with me?
I expected the crowd to turn on Ollie, but to my surprise, they cheered.
That speech was beautiful.
We can ascend the buildings just like you. I believe in Ollie.
Soon after Ollie's speech, the village gathered in the center, offering all of the materials that it had access to into a single chest. Soon enough, we had compiled just enough things to maybe get out of this together.
Thank you everyone for your generous donations.
How did you manage to get them to listen?
You just gotta be more inspiring, dude. It's alright, I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Don't let it get to your head.
Oh, great, Ollie. Build us to freedom.
Follow me, my loyal subjects.
Using our combined materials, Ollie built a tower upwards using a combination of dirt and ladders. He's really doing it. Soon enough, everyone from the dirt village finally reached the surface once again.
We made it, my humble followers. We are at the surface.
All hail Ollie, the ultimate climber.
Hope was restored for the dirt people, but when I looked up at the sky, I realized the blood moon was now closer than ever before. All right, I know you're having fun, but I think we better find Gavin. The blood moon is gonna crash into the world any day now.
You're right, let's get moving. So long, my friends. Enjoy your time on the surface.
We'll never forget you.
We parted ways with the other players and began to scour the overworld for Gavin.
Where is he? He could be anywhere.
I don't know, but we have to hurry. The blood moon isn't gonna wait for us.
How about we set a trap? What's something that Gavin really likes? Sad puppies?
Dude, I'm not making a puppy sad.
Yeah, that's too cruel, maybe even for him. Wait, that's him! Over there!
Just then, we spotted Gavin in the distance, waiting over a black hole waterfall. That's him, all right. Come on, Ollie. Ollie and I then rushed over to Gavin's location to see what he was doing next to the waterfall. When we got close, Ollie called out to him.
Hey, doofus! What do you think you're doing?
Huh? You two, how did you escape the dirt pit?
No challenge is too tough for Mac and Ollie.
That's right. Now hand over that ender gun piece. Do you see the blood moon? If we don't blow this thing up soon, it's gonna be game over for everyone.
I already told you to. I don't care. I want the game to go on as long as possible.
Dude, you suck so hard. We climbed that tower fair and square.
I don't have to listen to you. In fact, I think this little ender gun piece would look great at the bottom of this waterfall.
No, no, no! Gavin prepared to throw the final ender gun piece down into the black hole, but suddenly, Ollie took out a horn.
You leave me with no choice. Come to me, my queen!
Ollie blew into the horn, sending sound waves into the sky.
What's that about?
You'll see. You'll all see.
Is, he good?
I have no idea. Yo, Ollie, what's going on? Where'd you get that? Suddenly, the massive blood bat from the Blood Island flew overhead. Ollie had called upon his bat friend.
She's here.
You befriended a giant bat?
Yo, what's good, girl? I hope you've been taking care of yourself. Sorry to call you all this way, but we need your help. I need you to stop this loser Gavin from ruining everything.
Hey!
You are kind of a loser, dude.
Hold on. You can't just sick your crazy bat friend onto me.
Crazy? Sick 'em, girl.
Gavin's words angered the bat, causing her to attack him. He panicked as she used her fangs on him from the sky above.
Get her to stop! Here, you want the materials? Take them. I got tons of them.
Gavin started to drop useful items towards us, which we were able to keep for ourselves.
Hey, Mac, look. Stairs, ladders, a DVD copy of Cars 2. He's got it all.
Wait, I need that back.
Too late, that's mine now.
Yeah, that's great. But we want that ender gun piece. Hand it over.
No way.
Dang, Mac, this guy's stubborn.
Yeah, he is. Hey, get your bat friend to do more convincing, if you know what I mean.
Gotcha. Hey, girl, the red guy over here called you some pretty nasty names.
The bat then came down and scooped him up, carrying him away into the sky.
How do you like the power of the blood bat?
You'll pay for this. I'll have the last laugh.
Gavin then dropped the ender gun piece, causing it to fall into the black hole waterfall.
No!
Take that, loser.
The blood bat tossed Gavin into the water, causing him to sink like a rock. Ooh, yikes.
He kinda deserved it, though.
The bat reunited with Ollie to comfort him. Unfortunately, it was too late. The ender gun piece was gone.
It's all right, my dear. It wasn't your fault.
I think we have to go after it. That ender gun piece is the only way we'll win this game.
Are you sure we'll make it?
We have to try.
Well, then here goes nothing. Before I go, I have one more thing to say. Thank you for everything. We may not have been able to work out, but I know that we will meet again.
The blood moon had no effect on the blood bat. It was able to fly freely. With nowhere to go but down, Ollie and I clutched our remaining materials and jumped down into the black hole waterfall, unsure of where it would take us. Ollie and I landed on a platform, realizing there were more just like it, spiraling around deeper into the black hole waterfall. This is our way out of here. We just have to move carefully.
Geronimo!
Ollie! Ollie dropped down at the mercy of the blood moon's gravity. Luckily, he landed down onto the next platform. Dude, I just said to be careful.
I am, but we gotta move fast. Hurry up!
I followed after him, dropping down from platform to platform. Since we couldn't jump, we had to make sure each of our moves were precise. We only had one shot at this. We're getting pretty far down. Why haven't we seen the ender gun piece?
This hole must go pretty deep. Maybe it landed at the bottom?
Well, there's no going back up from here. We better keep moving. We continued down the waterfall as it seemingly went on forever. As we inched closer to the bottom of the black hole waterfall, Ollie suddenly stopped in his tracks as he spotted an intense glowing light. What is that?
Mac, I see the light. We have to go towards it.
What are you talking about? We don't know what that is.
But it's beautiful. It's calling to me.
Huh?
Ollie, wait! Ollie ran towards it, forcing me to go after him. We managed to meet at the bottom of the waterfall together, where we stood at the base of a glowing pit.
I know what this is. We've reached the center of the Earth.
Do you think that's possible?
Anything is possible if you believe.
Dude, that's beautiful. Well, I don't see an endergun piece around here. You think it fell down the hole?
Probably.
Then I guess we're going down. It's not like we can climb out of here anyways.
That's the spirit. Let's find that undergun piece.
Ollie and I braced ourselves as we plunged down into the center of the Earth. We were falling for what seemed like forever, but we quickly realized that we were just falling slowly.
Mac, why's the gravity so low down here?
I don't know. You'd think it'd be higher, but maybe the blood moon is changing it somehow. When we landed at the bottom of the pit, we were surrounded by magma blocks and lava everywhere. Whoa, this really is the center of the Earth.
Hey, Mac, look over there.
Just then, we spotted the final ender gun piece stranded around a bunch of deadly blocks. It was at the end of a massive maze that spiraled all around the area.
The clock is ticking. I'm going in.
Ollie, hold on, man. We have to think this through.
Full speed ahead!
Ollie then rushed into the magma maze. I tried to follow him, but it wasn't long before we were separated by the twists and turns of the area. Ollie, where are you? You ran off too fast, man.
Over here, Mac. I found the piece.
Wait, really? Nice, dude. But wait, I have the other pieces in my inventory.
That's okay. Just follow the soothing sound of my voice.
All right. I'm trusting you. I tried to follow Ollie's directions while avoiding the fiery magma under my feet. As I traversed, I was soon stopped at an area full of lava with no way forward. This isn't working. I'm at a dead end. Should I just go back?
No, we just have to communicate harder. Time to pull out the big guns. Marco!
Polo!
Marco!
Polo! We called back and forth, and I followed the sound of Ollie's voice until I finally reached the end of the maze.
You made it.
Thanks to you, I did. Now, let's assemble this gun. I gathered up all of the materials, and they combined together into an epic weapon. Ollie and I had successfully built the ender gun.
Whoa, this thing looks awesome.
Yeah, it's insane looking for sure. But how do we use it?
Let's look through the hole we came down. Maybe we can spot the moon.
Good idea. Ollie and I then made our way back to the beginning of the maze and looked upwards to find the moon was in the perfect position for us. Even at the center of the Earth, it was still visible.
That thing must be close to crashing if we're able to see it from down here.
Then let's see how strong this ender gun really is.
For Mac!
And Ollie. I fired the weapon into the sky, causing us both to teleport out of the center of the Earth and towards the surface of the blood moon. Soon enough, we teleported right on the surface of the moon. Whoa, we really made it. And hey, we can jump here.
I can see the Earth from here. Hello, world!
This is really cool, but we can't forget our main mission. We have to blow this thing up.
Yeah, but how? Torchy just said we'd figure it out.
Suddenly, the blood relic we found on the Blood Island disappeared from my inventory and landed around Ollie's neck.
Ah, Mac! This thing is trying to kill me! Whoa!
Take it off!
Wait, I think it's trying to lead me somewhere?
The relic around Ollie's neck started pulling him in a specific direction. Where is it taking you?
I don't know, but I won't resist. Follow me!
Ollie and I let the artifact lead the way until we found a huge area with a strange pattern on the ground. Whoa. Strange.
I remember this. It's like a huge version of the one we saw on the island.
Wait a second. The book. It might be the clue we need. I took out the book from the Blood Island and read it once again. Keep this relic by your side if you want to take this game in stride. Wait. I get it now.
You do?
Yeah. This relic is the key to winning the game. Quick. Place the relic in the center.
Alrighty.
Ollie then walked over and dropped the relic in the center of the pattern. When he did, the moon suddenly began to tremble under our feet.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Did you hear that? This place is gonna blow!
Oh man, stay close. I'm gonna blast us back to Earth. I pulled out the ender gun once again and shot back to Earth, teleporting away from the blood moon before we were blown to smithereens. We then landed on the Earth, back in the main village, and we looked up towards the moon to find it in pieces in the sky above. The dread of the blood moon vanished over No Jump Challenge as players began to gather around us. They couldn't believe we really did it. We freed them from the curse of the blood moon.
What the heck?
Oh, where'd you come from, Barry?
You guys never came back for the horse?
Oh, oops.
Anyways, did you guys do that?
We sure did. We blew up the moon.
Dang, you're amazing, Mac.
Thanks.
Look, guys, I'm jumping!
With the blood moon's gravity gone, the whole world was now free to jump again. Gavin finally stopped drowning.
I'm alive. They did it. They really did it.
Torchy saw the light of day again after emerging from his cave.
Ooh-wee! I can finally jump again! It's beautiful out here! Well, time to go back into my hole! Do-do-do-do-do! Hey, lunch lady! Whip up some chicken!
Already on it.
And Jerry? We forgot all about Jerry. Hello? Can I get more chicken? Anybody? Hello? Everyone was saved thanks to me, Ollie, and all my friends completing the No Jump Challenge.